Kent E. Nielsen here, and I'm delighted to have you with me. Christ came into the world to do the will of his Father, and he prepared a way for you to do likewise. Join me to put him first in your life, receive the fruits of godliness, and realize your divine mission to be like him. You were born and commanded to do greater works than he did. Now let's go to work. Would you like to have a better relationship with your family members? Well, that starts with having a better relationship with yourself. And today I'm going to briefly talk about this book here found. It's called Working with the Law by Raymond Holliwell and 11 Truth Principles for Successful Living. I'm just going to talk briefly about the 6th chapter. It's called The Law of Increase. So if you want to have increase in your relationships, you need to do something. What is that? The key word that he translates and talks about in this is praise. I love what Paul says in the New Testament, that we seek after that which is praiseworthy. Are you doing that? Do you see the praiseworthy things in your family, in yourself? If not, I invite you to make a little switch in the little noggin. Switch to that which is praiseworthy. Because when you are criticized, as he points out in this book, what happens? Say you're trying to do something good to someone and they criticize you. What do? You kind of shut down. You're like, oh, I guess I won't do that again. And then you literally you shut down. And likewise, how are you viewing yourself? When you've tried to do something good and you don't do it 100%, or you don't do as well as you wanted to, do you beat yourself up, or are you praising that which you did do? Are you finding that which is praiseworthy in others, and including yourself? Because if you want to have increase, you've got to find and give praise. Praise is the key component to changing your life. And that's why Paul taught us to seek after that which is praiseworthy, so that we can find it. And just a small example that comes in from my life in my mid-20s. I remember I came home from a mission to Outer Mongolia, and I thought to myself, man, there's so much corruption in the world. There's so much this, so much that, especially if you watch the news. You're like, what? How are we ever going to build a heaven on earth with all of this chaos? Then it just occurred to me one day, like, I got to make a switcheroo in what Stephen Covey calls your paradigm shift. And that is to see the good. And then it was just a simple little switch. When I started seeing that which was praiseworthy, or that which is good, I started seeing more of it. And I started watching less of other things that didn't have it. So I invite you to take a moment to reflect in your own life. How are you seeing praise? And if you're not, make the switcheroo and see that which is praiseworthy in yourself, so that you can see that which is praiseworthy in others. And then you will have more increase. Thank you for joining me for a brief mental workout. Wise men do their mightiest works with their mental exertions. I encourage you to take time to ponder on the weightier matters of life and to govern your body with pure mental exertions, rather than having your body tell you what to do. You are welcome to connect with me further at my link in bio, where you can access my book, my social handles, my latest creative updates, and even request coaching services via email. I have been given much and am here to serve. Thank you, and God bless you to be fruitful in doing your mightiest works. Good day.